The Indianapolis Colts made one of the moves of the offseason. Nobody's talking about it. So, if you're new to the channel, that's what this channel is all about. We talk about things that the national media just doesn't pay any attention to. We're Detroit Lions fans. Our main channel is Sports Talk Detroit, but this channel, we talk about teams that just kind of don't get the love that they should. And so, the Indianapolis Colts made a great move, and here it is. If you look at what they said was some of the biggest standouts from minicamp was Joe Flacco. And so it got me thinking, I'm like, Joe Flacco, that's right. They got Joe Flacco. Why is this such a big move? It's because we all know that you've got Richardson. He's coming back. He's going to be the starter. He's athletic. He's the guy of the future. He's got high ceiling, all the things. But last year, when you lost him early, it's like, man, now you've got a really good quarterback in Joe Flacco that knows Shane Steichen's offense, is working in it, knows how to operate in it. And so this allows Richardson to not have to worry about playing to not get injured, because that's no way to play. It's like, I don't want to get hurt. Like, we don't have anybody to bag me up. It's like, man, just go play. Joe Flacco's here if we need him, but hopefully we never have to see Joe Flacco. But if we do, we will be in great shape. So Joe Flacco stood out because he threw multiple touchdown passes during team drills with the second team offense. And one part of his game that's most notably different than Gardner Minshew's, two of Joe Flacco's touchdown passes included throws where he passed up the open check down in favor of the tougher throw at the back of the end zone. This is Joe Flacco. This is what you're looking for. So here's Joe Flacco's stats. And one of the things you'll notice is that his percentage, completion percentage, is generally lower. I mean, ideally, you'd like that at 70%. He's had a couple seasons here where he's in the 60s, mid 60s. That's great. But even last year, he had a really good season, and his percentage was lower. But his average yards per throw is high. That means he's not checking the ball down constantly. It's like, let's go. Let's throw it. Let's find the deep ball. Let's throw it deep over the middle. So last year, 8 yards a throw, which that was the best of his career so far. So again, he's comfortable. He knows what he has to do. So he's willing to take a longer shot downfield in order to pick up a bigger play rather than the check down. So again, Gardner Minshew is going to check it down, keep the chains moving or whatever. That's fine. That usually is probably a good thing. But Joe Flacco can come in and run an offense is what that shows me. So that he was a standout in minicamp. So you go and you take a look here at the Colts offense. Jonathan Taylor, love it. Okay, well, first of all, obviously Richardson starts and ends with him. If he's terrible, then it's just it's tough, right? If he's really good, okay, let's go Richardson. But the whole point of having Flacco here allows Richardson to play his game. He's a big, strong, powerful guy. And in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I don't want to get injured. I don't want to go out again. It's like, dude, just play, because Joe Flacco can come in and run this offense with Jonathan Taylor, Adonai Mitchell, Pittman, Josh Downs. I mean, this wide receiver core, okay, good. The offensive line played well last year. Good enough, right, to get Minshew able to operate and do what he had to do. Then you go to the defense. Kwity Paye. There's a lot of what ifs, right? So what if Kwity Paye can play? What if DeForest Buckner can keep playing at a high level? Franklin stud. What if the safety? What if the secondary puts it all together like you're hoping for? Then this Colts team is really, it's there. And that's why if you don't have a good, everyone thinks they have a pretty good backup, but you don't. Simply, not every team does. But if you've got a guy that can literally took a just broken down Browns team to the playoffs last year, that's your backup. Guy that's been in the league forever, can step in any situation, knows the offense. That is absolutely huge. So before we go any further, let me know in the comments how you became a Colts fan. Man, love Lucas Oil. Been there quite a bit. You got the Big Ten championships, different things going on down there. So let me know in the comments how you became an Indianapolis Colts fan. I loved Andrew Luck. I know that's kind of like a sore topic, but it's like, man, I loved him. I thought a lot of good things were going to come for that. It's okay. It didn't. Obviously, Peyton Manning, legend, probably one of my favorite quarterbacks, NFL players. Peyton Manning is the man. I mean, he is obviously up there. Him and Barry Sanders, Peyton Manning. I mean, these are like the goats of the goats that are up at the very top. So, I mean, the Colts always like, yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, Peyton Manning. Come on. Like, what else do you need? Marvin Harrison. Okay. Anyway, as you look back at this, yeah. So again, Joe Flacco, his time at Baltimore, I mean, just remarkably consistent. Then obviously he leaves, goes to Denver, then the Jets for a little bit. It's like, that's not really working. It's COVID. It's like, what are we doing? But then, man, comes out of retirement, plays outstanding. So love Joe Flacco. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and we will see all of you on the next one.